Now then, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Just a quick one today. We've said it every time, don't we? This is the Flaming June. No, it ain't. It's a exceedingly good IPA. It's the kit that I got when I got the Grandfather Cascade Pale Ale. And I had one yesterday and one today. And it's been in the keg 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks. If I went on for call last week, this would have gone last week. It is really nice. Well, fruity and tropical. I keep saying it. I'm gonna add this to the list again. I got some Cascade. Find out what else went into it, and brew it. It is really nice. It's the longest it's lasted in the keg. Normally when I stick it into any beer into a keg and like it doesn't last long. But being on call as its bonuses. So yeah, it's a Cascade Pale Ale basically. Cheers. What have I been doing this week then? Well, I didn't do it over Wednesday last week, didn't get a chance. As you noticed, I've boarded out the shed. It's not like Tony from Yorkshire Homebrew 001. It's not as good as that. It's just basically OSB board screwed to the wall basically. I did a video a little while ago and we're putting installation in and the vapour barrier. But when I've put this in, I was doing it last week when I finished work late at night, and I stuck it up, just took snapshots. I'll put a video up of it. It's up to you if you want to watch it. It's not interesting. Just how I've done all this. I think there's about 5 little snippets of videos, and said maybe half a dozen pictures, maybe 8 pictures. So as I've gone on, so I mean it's not too bad. I mean it's quite warm. It's still got the bulb in there. A little stand up there, Dad's shed. I came in earlier on, and it was 14 degrees. 15 degrees now. I must be hot. So it's rising up. So the shed's near enough done. I'm not going to do anything to it. Might stick the odd poster up. I'm not going to paint it or anything like that. I've got there's little gaps everywhere, but I can leave that for ventilation. So what else have I done? Also doing the shed, I had to shove everything into the conservatory. Mrs. wasn't very happy because it was a shit tip basically. Surprised how much stuff is in the shed and moving into the conservatory. Just checking emails. So the conservatory was full, so it's surprising how much, like I say, how much rubbish you have in here. But the missus always complained anyway, so I took everything out, shoved it in there, did the shed, mended it all, and shoved it all back in. So I had a brew in the fridge. It was the Flaming June IPA. That was in the fermentation fridge, and I really should have transferred it to secondary, and I didn't. So I took it all out, stuck it in the conservatory, and brought it all back again. And I've just racked it now into a secondary, and that's it there. Nice like dark chestnut colour. A little bit of bitterness. It's got Admiral hops in it and Goldens, I think it is. First time I've used Admiral hops. I was quite concerned for using them because it was quite high in alpha acid, and I didn't know what to put them in. I saw the recipe, I think like 33 grams of Admiral at the beginning and 10 grams of Goldens, I think. I'm sure it was Goldens during. So I've only took a sample so I could see how I can check the gravity later on when I go in house. But no, it looks alright, so that'll soon get put in a keg. I think it'll be ready now anyway to put in a keg. So I've got a spare keg to put it in. So that means I've got 5 kegs of beer in the fridge. 2 of them, the Pilsner and the Saison, they're enough, ready to kick. So I need to get some more brewed, which I want to do another brew this week. But can't make up my mind what I want to brew. But so this is really nice. I did put 5 into some bottles, and before I did the shed roof, these were quite squishy. Now they've hardened up. I think the shed was quite cold, 4 or 5 degrees. Put them into the conservatory, which is quite warm. It's firmed them up, so quite chuffed with that. I'm hoping it's done the same with these Russian Imperial Stouts. I did this, I think, just before Christmas, and I know it'll take a bit of time to mature. I tried one about a couple of weeks ago, and I wasn't impressed with that. So I've had a couple of Russian Imperial Stouts before from the home brewers, and they've been really nice, and I wasn't impressed with that. But I think what it was, I bottled it, left it in the shed where it's cold. I should have maybe put in the conservatory where it's a bit warmer. But it's had a chance to warm up in the conservatory this week. Now it's back into the shed, which is say 14 degrees, so it's not bad outside. So I'm hoping that little trip to the conservatory, it's done it the world of good. So what else is it? There's nothing else I think to waffle on about. Oh, just before, I need to get a drink of this. Just before Christmas, I kept saying, oh, my gas is running low, It ran out last week. So halfway through doing some beers, pouring a beer, week before last, pouring a beer, bloody hell, I ran out of gas. It was on, I think it was like the Friday night I ran out, so I had to go Saturday morning before I went to work and get some gas. And it was like, I think it was a 10 litre gas bottle. It was 18 quid to refill, so 15 quid to refill for 3 quid VAT, which wasn't so bad. But I did have a leak on it. I've sorted the leak out, so touch wood, it's working. But when we doing the shed, the wood, obviously the shed's got smaller, can't put the gas bottle down the side of the fridge, so I have to have it stood there at the moment. So unless I find somewhere else to put it, but it's staying there. And I think that's it, chaps. So I'm going to do a brew this week. I don't know if it's going to be a week or a weekend, but I need to get some brew done. And the grains, I still probably got 10 kilos of bloody pills in the boat, which are taking me time to get used to it. And I probably got 10 kilos maybe of pill malt, but I don't need to order them because I've only got like 1 pack of yeast, got some hops, so I might just do a big hoppy beer, get them all used and reorder them and try and get my money's worth out of that. Grain father. So right, I waffled on, and I'll catch you later. Cheers, thanks very much guys, take care, and thanks very much for new subscribers, much appreciate it. I've been trying to watch as many videos as I can, but when we were doing the shed last week, I watched what I can, but I kept falling asleep. So anyway, I waffled on. Cheers, bye.